this will be my final word on this as well. If you followed the most recent 200 comments on my previous video, or seen trade chat in game, or league chats, or kicks and discords, you'll know that Meps has backtracked on his comment from yesterday. Well, he's actually backtracked on every follow-up comment he's made today even. So which doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Meps is a PR guy. I've been told by players he's a developer. That's kind of interesting. You're welcome to tell me what content Meps has designed. He runs the forums, the Discord, Twitter, and Twitch. If you knew what the actual developers had to say about lunge spamming, it'd be even funnier. So yesterday, Meps said this. He said, this way of utilizing lunge was definitely not expected or intended, and we're looking at all solutions that might address this issue. So now, if we jump to today, what he said, the way lunging works is currently intended, but the consequences of how that could be used in content, especially SM, was more unforeseen and undesirable, and not desirable. And then if we go to the comment today, after that, he's backtracked again. So it's not a bug or glitch. It works as it was designed to work. So using it creatively. So if you want to put all your weight behind the merit of what Mep speaks about the game, by all means, you are absolutely free to do so. So the examples and highlights are obvious from my previous video. You're literally putting yourself in a position to take no damage. Soldier doing his flamethrower or his arc lightning, doesn't matter. Just lunge. Just lunge to the back of the room. Look at that clip from yesterday. Def Vendetta just lunging back and forth when he's soldier's doing his flamethrower, just like I did in my clip. As in my soldier example, doing the arc lightning and ground lightning and flamethrower. Okay, you want to say that's perfectly intended, using lunge creatively to ignore all damage? These players want to bitch and cry at me that the damage is way too high and it'll go one shot. And then I need to lunge spam because I'm going to get one shot. I'm going to die. The damage values are too high. It's just ludicrous because it's just as easy to lunge properly, but as continually evidenced by all the clips and all the comment replies on that previous video, the players aren't good enough to do so. So if my friends in game or leagues or players of leagues like World First, Ethos, Heat, Platts, Logout, My League Noxious, any other US or E League feel that they are only capable of completing the content that they asked to come back by using the most erroneous method possible, by all means do so. I don't care. Go ahead. All you do is show your true colors, and I will continue to roast the fuck out of you. Players can deflect the argument to Manbat, to shields, precision, power set choices like water and gadgets, or whatever the reason you have to justify it to yourselves. Doesn't matter. The underlying difference is that you can complete SM without any of the above I just mentioned. It's already been done. There's been groups that haven't used phase dodge or Amazon deflection. They haven't been water healers. They haven't been gadgets controllers. They've already done it. But what can't be said is for the over 90% of SM groups that aren't capable of beating SM without lunge spam. There are the vast majority of groups that without lunge spam, they would never beat 28, they would never beat 29, they would never beat 25, they would never beat 30. And then they want to justify that, this is perfectly fine. I can only do it by lunge spamming, but that's perfectly fine. That's intended. I can't beat SM any other way except with lunge spam, so that's okay. So, all these players are either trash players themselves, or they only care about getting that round 30 completion so they can get that hard on when the rewards come, and they can tell others, hey, I beat SM. So like I said before, SM coming back was a moment for a lot of these players and leagues to show what they could do because they weren't around for past SMs. They weren't in a position, or they just weren't in a position to do well in past SMs. And look how they had to complete it this time around. All it does is show everyone what a fucking joke you are as players. And if you want to stand behind Meps as a defense and say lunge spamming is an exploit, by all means, keep lunging away. And if you want to continually roast me, if you want to meme me, if you want to call me out in trade chat or in your own little league kicks and discords, go right ahead. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. I'll still be here and you'll still be fucking trash.